Red Bull! Oh! Host college and pros! Crypto! Stacks in those gains! Let's go! Let's go! Touchdown trades! Yeah, we run the show! It's football and crypto. Lock in, let's go! Let's go! It's football and crypto! Let's go! It's football and crypto! Lock in, let's go! Let's go! It's football and crypto! Let's go! It's football and crypto! Lock in, let's go! Let's go!
All right, welcome back to the Blitz and the Block. I'm Katie Randall, and with me as always is the one and only Crypto Dan. Dan, are you ready for some preseason chaos?
Oh, you know it, Katie. I mean, every year I think I've seen it all, and then, bam, Texas is sitting at number 1 in the AP poll for the first time ever. I had to double-check that headline. 6 teams with first-place votes? The voters are just throwing darts at this point.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, Texas at the top is a statement, but it also feels like the pollsters are hedging their bets. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, and even Kansas State getting some love. And Kansas State, let's talk about them for a second. They're getting that dark horse buzz, and ESPN's already hyping up their freshmen. I don't know, Dan, do you buy the Wildcats as a playoff threat?
I want to, but I always get burned by the dark horse hype. Still, with the way the SEC is looking, coaches already sweating before week 1, you know some big names are going to stumble. I mean, the pressure in the SEC is just relentless. You lose one game, and suddenly the boosters are calling for your job.
Oh, totally. And it kind of reminds me of my own preseason ranking days back in college. I mean, obviously softball isn't football, but that feeling, like, it's a popularity contest, right? You see your team ranked and you're like, did they even watch us play last year? It's the same drama now, just with more Twitter memes.
Yeah, and the stakes are so much higher now with the expanded playoff. More teams think they've got a shot, so every preseason poll just adds fuel to the fire. I love it. It's chaos, but it's the best kind of chaos.
Speaking of chaos, let's jump to the NFL. Did you catch Saints rookie Tyler Shuck's debut? That whole viral moment with his wife and their dog Murphy, honestly, it was the most wholesome thing I've seen all preseason.
Yeah, I saw that. The internet went nuts. And the Saints are letting him air it out, but it's been a roller coaster. 1 minute he's making a highlight throw, the next he's scrambling for his life. Classic rookie stuff. But hey, at least the uniforms are on point this year. The new rules mean we get to see those wild throwback looks more often. I love it. Reminds me of those rivalry games back in my playing days. Nothing like seeing your team in the old school threads.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the nostalgia factor is off the charts. But not everything's fun in games. Titans are already dealing with injuries, and it's only preseason. Makes fantasy football even trickier. I was running some simulations, and the Ravens and Bills keep popping up as early Super Bowl favorites. But with these injuries, it's like, do you even trust your draft board?
That's the thing, right? You think you've got a sleeper, and then, boom, he's out for 6 weeks. I always say, preseason is where fantasy dreams go to die. But, I mean, the upside is huge if you can spot the next breakout. And with the way the league's changing, you gotta stay flexible. I might be wrong, but I feel like this year, more than ever, you need to be ready to pivot fast.
Yeah, and with all the hype around the Ravens and Bills, it's easy to forget about those mid-tier teams that could sneak up. I always end up with at least one risky pick that either wins me the league or tanks my season. No in between.
All right. Let's flip the script and talk Ethereum. But first, here's a little public service announcement. When we discuss cryptocurrency, we are not providing financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Therefore, please conduct your research before investing in any product or service. I hope that we made that clear. So here we go. Spot Ethereum ETFs just blew past $1 billion in daily inflows. BlackRock, Fidelity. These are the big dogs, and they're not messing around. Ether's creeping up on its all-time high again, and you've got companies like Bitmine and SharpLink making huge buy-ins. It's like the institutional floodgates are wide open.
Yeah, and it's not just the price action. There's this whole macroeconomic backdrop, Fed interest rate drama, inflation, all that. Bitcoin's swinging all over the place, and it kind of drags everything else with it. But Ethereum's holding strong, and honestly, I get a little rush every time I see my wallet pop after a rally, not gonna lie.
Same here. But it's not all sunshine. Global stablecoin regulations are getting messy. Some countries are tightening up, others are just making it more expensive for the little guys to play. It's like, are we leveling the playing field, or just making sure the big fish stay in charge?
That's the question, right? I mean, we've talked about this before. Regulation can bring stability, but it can also lock out smaller investors. I wonder if, down the line, stablecoin rules will actually help regular folks, or if it's just going to be more hoops to jump through.
Yeah, and with all these corporate buy-ins, it feels like we're at a tipping point. Either the market opens up for everyone, or it just gets more exclusive. I guess we'll see, but for now, I'm just riding the wave.
So, looking ahead, there's a lot on the horizon. We've got new regulatory proposals coming for Ethereum ETFs. Some of them could really shake things up. If you're an investor, I think the key is to stay proactive. Keep an eye on compliance, and don't get caught flat-footed if the rules change overnight.
Absolutely, and on the football side, preseason is the perfect time to scout those under-the-radar prospects. There's always a rookie or two who blows up in the first month. If you're playing fantasy, don't be afraid to make early roster moves. Sometimes you gotta take a risk before everyone else catches on.
And with the way the macroeconomy's moving, interest rates, inflation, all that, crypto prices could get even more volatile. Diversification is your friend. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, whether it's Ethereum, Bitcoin, or your fantasy running backs.
Yeah, and honestly, that's true for both markets. Stay nimble, keep learning, and don't be afraid to pivot. That's how you survive the chaos. On the field and on the blockchain.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of The Blitz and the Block. Dan, always a pleasure breaking it all down with you.
Right back at you, Katie. Can't wait to see what surprises next week brings.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll catch you next time. Same place. Take care.
See ya, folks.
Charts have been checked from the gritter and hits to crypto's tech. Touchdowns scored and tokens rise. We've covered it all, no compromise. Stay locked in as the seasons turn. With every update, there's more to learn. Football, fire, and blockchain shocks. Only right here, the Blitz and the Block.